What is up, guys? Back with another video, and since today is no stream Wednesday, I don't stream on Wednesdays and I don't stream on the weekends, but I only make a video on Wednesday. I have other things going on during the weekends, so this is kind of like my midweek break, and so I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about three things. One of them, which actually is, I'm sad about, which is the delay of Ninjala. For those of you who don't know what Ninjala is, it was a Nintendo Switch exclusive that was set to release May 27th, I believe. And it was supposed to be like this. It was a fighting game, but it was really cool. Like if you look it up, man, or you know what? Better yet, I'll post clips during the video while I'm talking, so you can better get an understanding of what Ninjala was really about. But yeah, Ninjala has been delayed, and based on what I'm reading here, well, we all know what it's due to. It's due to COVID-19, which is very sad. With all these studios pretty much having to send their employees to work from home, it's kind of hard to get all that, everything that needs to be done in sense of working cohesively in a timely manner. It's not possible when you're basically, working from home, because you've got to send, I don't know, for example, I've been working from home for the last month and a half and not really working. I've just been staying home, but I've been getting paid working from home. But it's kind of hard when you're sending a file. Like, for example, let me give an example. They've got a file to send. Somebody coded something. Now they have to upload that code. Then somebody else somewhere else has to review it, but they're not in front of the computer or whatever. Then they have to make corrections. It has to go to somebody else. And, even though it's probably not that difficult when everybody's in the studio and everybody's working together and everybody's like, hey, I just sent you, like, let's say you're working in a cubicle, working on code, and the guy next to you is the guy that's got to look over the code. You're like, hey, I just sent you the code or whatever. Look over it. Let me know if it's good. It's not as easy when you're working from home. You can't just tap somebody in the shoulder and be like, hey, can you look over this? So it obviously delays things, and I'm very sad about that because I was definitely looking forward to that game. Like I said in the last video last Wednesday, was that I was definitely going to have a dilemma, because another game I'm looking forward to that's supposed to be released, and it's already been delayed once, and I'm hoping it does not get delayed again, is Minecraft Dungeons. Was set to release May 26th. So I was having like this dilemma of, I was gonna get both games regardless, right? That wasn't the issue. I believe Ninjala was supposed to be free anyways. I'm not entirely sure, but even if it wasn't, I was gonna get both games. Now here, the dilemma that I was having was that I don't know which one I was gonna focus more on, because I've been looking forward to Minecraft Dungeons for, like, I don't know, since I found out about it. I found out about it about 2-3 weeks ago, and I've been looking forward to it like crazy. I mean, the game looks really fun. I've said before, I'm not really a big fan of those blocky type games, but I am a fan of ARPGs, like Diablo-like games. So I was definitely looking forward to it. And based on what I was reading, the game looked really interesting, so I was gonna give it a chance based on that. And the game is only $20, so I was definitely going to play that. So it was either that and then, give majority of my time to that, or give majority of my time to Ninjala, which was being released the next day. Now, it's been pushed back to June 25th. And so I guess that gives me a little bit of time. I guess it's not as bad, right? So now I can focus a lot on Minecraft, and then I can still, I've still got about a month left before I have to pick up Ninjala and actually play it and see which game I decide to focus on based on that, right? But I'm definitely sad about the fact that Ninjala is being delayed. And again, like I said, I hope that Minecraft Dungeons is not delayed, because I'm definitely looking forward to that game. I'm like literally counting the days. We've got in 13 days the game comes out, so that's perfect. In other news, Mortal Kombat 11 is coming out with a DLC, The Aftermath. And I'm going to read something for you guys here. Oh, it's coming out with 3 new characters. So Shiva's going to be in the game. RoboCop. For those of you who are like super young, who play Mortal Kombat, don't know anything about RoboCop, I suggest you go online and look up find some way to watch the old classic RoboCop movies, because I know they made a newer one in 2016, I believe it was, but that one was more futuristic. The one that they have in Mortal Kombat is the original model of RoboCop, what RoboCop actually used to look like in the original movies, which is really cool, by the way. I like that Mortal Kombat actually adds a lot of, like, you know, non-Mortal Kombat world characters. Like, they have the Terminator, now they're adding RoboCop. Oh my god, I just got... Anyways, I'm sorry, back to what I was saying. So, I really like how Mortal Kombat adds, you know, non-Mortal Kombat characters to the games. I know they have the Terminator, they have Spawn, they're adding RoboCop. I'm pretty sure they have one or two other characters that don't belong in the series. I know they've had Predator. I don't know if they have Predator in this one. I honestly never picked up the game, to be honest. I'm just putting out the news. And they've had Alien in the game. They've had Freddy Krueger, Jason. I think they've had what's the other one? I can't remember. The dude that wears the mask, the rubber mask. I can't remember his name. He's one of the bad guys. But they're adding Shiva. They're adding RoboCop, and they're adding Fusion, which is Raiden's brother, and they're also bringing back friendships. Now, for those of you who don't know, again, friendships have not been a thing since Mortal Kombat 3. So, and this was back in the 90s. I mean, I grew up on these games. I used to love the Mortal Kombat, and my favorite one was Mortal Kombat 3, and I also had a Nintendo 64, and I owned Mortal Kombat Mythologies, which I absolutely loved, but that game was extremely hard. I mean, I can beat that. I can never beat that game. But anyways, they're adding friendships, and friendships basically are like, they're not fatalities per se. So like when you beat somebody and you get the finish him screen, you know, you do the button sequence and then you get a friendship. So certain characters will do certain things. Like in the old ones, you have, I think Liu Kang used to bring out an arcade, or you'll have, it used to be a lot of different things. Bring out toys, do silly stuff. So they're bringing that back, and I'm really glad, because they haven't had that. And I don't understand why Mortal Kombat got rid of that. And also there's another thing I don't understand, why did they get rid of not fatalities, brutalities. Like the original brutalities, what they were was you hit up, you know, button sequence, doing certain combos after the finish him screen, and it would turn into them, like, you know, rapid hitting, to the point where like they would literally hit him so fast that the enemy would just blow up. Not the new brutalities they have now, which is like you get them, you have to meet like a certain criteria or whatever. I don't like those. I wish they bring back babalities. For those of you who don't know what babalities are, is like if you cast a babality, you turn the enemy into a baby. And I think that was pretty much it. And also, they're bringing back stage fatalities. Again, for those of you who don't know, stage fatalities are like, for example, let me give you an example of an old one that they used to be in the old game. There was this map, I don't know the name of the map, but you thought it was like flat, and at the finish him screen, I don't think if it was the finish him, it was either at the finish him screen, or like right before, if you had one more hit, if you uppercutted somebody, they'd fall over and land on spikes. So they're bringing the stage fatalities back, so that's pretty cool. And I don't know, I'm not really good at fighting games, so I don't really play Mortal Kombat anymore. I would love to pick up the game, but I know that if I pick it up, I'm just gonna be frustrated, so I just don't do it. But for those of you who are Mortal Kombat fans, I know you guys are pretty much looking forward to this. This is going to be great content for Mortal Kombat. Like I said, I love watching people play. I just don't play myself. And, you know, I like what they're doing with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat looks like a really good game, and it's really polished. Like Mortal Kombat 11 is definitely, based on what I've seen, one of the best Mortal Kombat games to date. And last but not least, this one's short. It's about NBA 2K20. If you live in the UK, NBA 2K20 right now is for €3.99. Sorry for anybody that lives in the US or anybody that lives anywhere else. I looked at that when I read the article. I looked at that and I was like, let me go. I'm like, I don't even play NBA 2K. But you know what? I'm going to go download it. It's only $4. And then when I go to the store, I realize that it's still $60. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? So I go back to the article and I realized that it's only for UK players. So that was kind of like a bummer. I hope they bring something like that to the US real soon. But if you live in the UK and you you've never played NBA 2K, or you just don't want to spend you never wanted to spend $60, now is a good time. They got a good deal for $4.99. Well, 4.99 euros. They've got it in the PlayStation Store. Yeah, it's just on the PlayStation store, by the way. But that's it. That's all I got for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Leave your comments. Let me know, what game are you looking forward to the most in the month of May, and a game you hope doesn't get delayed, or maybe a game that you're looking forward to next month. We've already been disappointed with them delaying New World, which is the Amazon RPG that's supposed to be coming out, that I was also looking forward to. That's another game I'm going to be playing. That one's been delayed, I think, until June as well, or maybe July, or it was August, something like that. I know it's been delayed, and it was a bummer, because I was looking forward to playing this month, and it didn't happen. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what game you guys are looking forward to the most, and what game you're hoping doesn't get delayed. And let me know what you guys think about the Mortal Kombat thing and the NBA 2K20 thing. And I will see you guys next Monday with more video game news. Peace.